Ciao a tutti belli e brutti, ben ritrovati qui sul canale di Games in una certa maniera. Siamo pronti a continuare con la nostra avventura su Honkai Star Rail. Avevamo messo in connessione tramite la metro praticamente, il cable car, l'up and down di questa città, no? E adesso qui c'è il nostro amico Ghepardo che vuole parlare con noi, quindi vediamo cosa c'ha da dirci.
Welcome back to the administrative district, Trailblazers.
Trailblazers.
Trailblazers. First time anyone's called us that on this planet.
The architects think it's only right that we should address you properly. Outsiders is hardly fitting anymore.
Scusate, non ho dormito molto bene stanotte, quindi mi sentirete sbagliare parecchio.
Please allow me to apologize again for what happened in the restricted zone. You were only trying to help. I should have trusted Serval's judgment. Thanks for understanding. Lady Bronya's inaugural address will begin soon. She asked me to pass on her invitation to you.
Huh? That's sooner than I expected. Is she well enough to...
Not really. But Lady Bronya insisted on delivering the speech as soon as possible. She wants the people to understand what happened. The address will be held at Everwinter Monument. I hope the three of you can find time to attend.
Obviously. Qui siamo. Oh, aspetta. Qui c'era un tesoro da qualche parte. No, aspetta, che sto di? Sì. Vabbè. Che penseremo?
Look, there's a crowd gathering over there. Is the address starting soon?
Looks like it. Bronya hasn't arrived yet, though.
Ma non c'è nessuno.
Let's find some.
Ma dove sarebbe tutta sta folla? Vabbè. Rest.
Guards, formation!
Whoa, this...
Citizens of Belobog, I kindly ask for your attention. Lady Bronya Ramsden.
People of Belobog, hear me.
È arrivata.
Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. She dispelled an evil that cost us 700 years of suffering. And in the process, she paid the ultimate sacrifice of Cocolia Rand ushers in a new chapter. The blizzard beyond the walls will die away, and the offensives of our Silvermane guards will begin to contain the fragmentums in the far north. I witnessed with my own eyes the struggle between the late Supreme Guardian and the evil power that sought to destroy us. In her last moments, the Supreme Guardian took the order to seal off the underworld from the overworld. With the passage of time, she gradually came to realize the consequences of that decision. In her final moments, she wanted us to mark the Stellaron's end by reuniting Belobog. Overworlders and Underworlders must embrace the dawn. People of the Underworld, I dare not ask for your forgiveness. I now know the reality of your decade of suffering, but I want us to work together. We know that without your perseverance and hard work, Belobog will not recover its former glory. And the seed of civilization will not be preserved.
Ma si stanno facendo gli stracazzi loro. Quella che beve la bevandina, quell'altro che legge. L'unico che ascolta sono io.
And on that note, I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to a few guests of the city. Most of you were not aware of their arrival. But it is thanks to them that our world now flourishes with hope. They made me realize that while we remain focused on preserving the ground beneath our feet, we should not forget to look up into the sky. I firmly believe that with the determination of everyone, our world the world the Trailblazers call Yarilo 6, will no longer be alone among the stars. But before we accomplish that goal, I humbly ask you to Bronya Ren, the 19th Guardian of Belobog, hereby take my oath.
Lady Bronya! Lady...
No time for me, my friend. Vabbè, lo speech non è stato male, dai. Poteva essere molto peggio. Well,
Bronya, we're back.
March, Don Hung, and you.
And you.
It's wonderful you made it to the address. Sorry, I know the invitation was very last minute, but I needed to get the news out as soon as possible. The longer people waited, the more rumors started to swirl. The situation was...
What? What's not there for that?
Oh, she was there. She just made sure no one could see her. Azila is still new to the vastness of the overworld. She feels uncomfortable in a big crowd. I'll help her adjust to life here.
That was some speech, Bronya. If I had to talk like that in front of a huge crowd, I'd be shaking head to toe.
It was all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March.
The part about the city of Area. That's what translate that matters.
I prefer to be honest with the people. But I also want to preserve their hope.
Don Hung, wanna talk about Mr. Yang's findings?
Which means the fragmentum has already taken root by this point. Even though the Stellaron is sealed, we won't be able to reverse the damage immediately. I know. Our ancestors wouldn't have risked using one if they'd had other ways of avoiding calamity. You've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask for more. Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belobog is in the hands of its own people. In that case, as a leader, I must give you a promise of the same weight. We will hold out with everything we have until the day you Trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 years, the children of Yarilo 6 will look so long, my friends. May the preservation bless your journey.
Congrats! That was one heck of a first trailblazing expedition.
Worth celebrating, I'd say. 2.5.
What? That run-of-the-mill, huh?
My scoring criteria are different from yours.
Anyway, we should be asking you.
Time for I feel like
Equally unforgettable, I'm sure. Anyway, don't worry about the future. Live in the moment. Let's go for one more round in the administrative district. I want to take more photos.
Planar ornaments provide the wearer with very special stats. Gain bonus buff is the L1. Enter the planar ornament. Planar government special. Fatto. Challenge. Ah. Ma c'è o non c'è? Ah, ecco, facciamo così che è meglio. No! Porca miseria. Chi è questa, mo? No, chi sei? No! Ah, sì, ok. Mm. Allora, messaggino. Ok. Vabbè. Cultura per Winter. Monument and take a beach.
Bronya said she's willing to wait 700 years for us. Huh. Done, here we are! Everwinter Monument. Photo time! Oh, Kayla and Hook are here too. Let's make sure we get them in the background.
Maybe we'll try for a clean.
Okay, where to next?
Ah, devo
Oh,
andare
we
in giro.
haven't seen Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
Ah, sono le... per avere i ricordi.
Who's there? Didn't your parents tell you to knock before? It's you three! Come on in! I was just talking to Clara about you.
How have you been, big sister? Miss Serval's workshop is amazing. There are all kinds of things. I like it here a lot.
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, the architect's children are still calling me auntie and making me feel old.
Hey, that's not your line. We're here to take a photo, remember?
Photo? This feels like one of my fan meetups. Anyway, for you guys,
Photo. Oh, I remember. When I was little.
Over here, Clara. Wanna learn?
Rotate view. Ah.
Wow, that's pretty great. I wish the photographers at my shows had your skills.
Huh? Am I really that?
Don't worry. If you eat like Don Hung, you'll be as tall as him one day.
I'll let that slip.
Here, keep it. A little farewell gift from the astro-
Huh? I understand. Well, this photo will always be close to my heart. I'll make a copy for you too, Clara.
Thanks, Miss Serval. Big sister, March, Dan Hung, thanks for taking care of me. Safe travels. If you have time, please come back and visit me and Mr. Svarog.
È arrivato il momento di salutare un po' di gente.
That's enough sightseeing and photo taking to last me a while. Time to head back to the Goethe Hotel for a good night's sleep.
We can sleep.
Not so fast. Last time we were here, that evil Madam Guardian interrupted us before we'd gotten the most out of our luxury suites. Don't you think we should make up for it? Come on. Himeko and Mr. Yang are grown-ups. I'm sure they'll cope without us for one night. Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that Belobog is full of life again? I know I do.
Not really. Vabbè, non vuoi parlare con i cittadini? No, non vuoi. Non c'è nessuno che vuole parlare. C'è nessuno che vuole parlare. Che vuoi da me? Andiamo al Goethe, va. Andiamo a dormire in camera nostra, va. Rest. Go to bed. Female voice.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Thing it dawned on me.
Wait, Shampoo.
Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? The likes of us are better suited to, shadowy comic. Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. You liked it? Really?
Di chi sta parlando?
No. I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that? True happiness always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind. Now, that's a quote I live by. Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kasky will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your life? You don't have to answer that, but if the answer is no, then you'll break my...
We should be getting back to the Express. Time to find March and Dan Hung.
Era la mia voce quella? Ok. Mi trovo veramente sempre aperto lì.
Morning! How did you sleep? I'm full of energy myself. You poor thing. I'll go check the lunar calendar. Today might be...
Did you get Himiko's message? It's time to go. The conductor will nag us again if we put the express behind schedule.
Yeah. Well, pack your souvenirs and stuff.
Bisogna andare. E allora andiamo. Una nuova avventura sta per cominciare. Una finisce e una comincia. Ah, lungo sto gioco comunque.
Come around and have a look.
Come around.
Here we are at last.
Nothing lasts forever. You'll stop feeling sad the moment you set foot.
Hey, I'm not that heartless, you know.
Via.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Branya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Che tipa!
Welcome home, you three.
È stata lunga, eh?
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you.
How would you rate my performance? Piece of cake. Can I skip the next mission and get some rest? Piece of cake.
Confidence goes a long way.
Get some rest on the express. The Relo 6 was not an easy ride. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himeko and I agree.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is, soon.
That's right.
That's the path of the Nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another, that's exactly what I signed up for.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the Nameless. You can head back to your rooms for some rest, or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee, whichever you like.
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation. You must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose. While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here. Where's our next stop? I can't wait!
Cosmo, no. Ciao. No, te la Cosmo Odyssey. Vai a rubare. Dov'è Pompon? Mi dico Pompon. Guestbook. Server wall. Wait, Pompon.
Checking star
stability. Pump.
Beh, direi che mi sono dimenticato un po' di roba, eh. Qualcosina me l'ero dimenticato. Niente da dire. Che andiamo a vedere come sta Denang alla fine. Ah no, questa è la stanza dove si vedono tutte le statistiche di gioco. No, questa è la stanza di March. No, niente, Denag non si sa. Il ragazzo Denag è sparito, scomparso, e quindi abbiamo lasciato il nostro pianeta Giarilo. Parliamo con Imeko, dai. Yeah.
The express crew tread upon the trailblaze. We travel between worlds, like a thread weaved into the life stories of others. The universe is vast beyond our imagination. It's a miracle that our paths converge. The fact that we get to know and travel with each other can only be seen as the design of destiny. Thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best to answer any questions you may have. Sure. Oftentimes, those who are involved in historic events don't have the opportunity to see things from a wider perspective. I hope as an onlooker, I may provide some help. Klapoth the Preservation is known for their indifference. Unless you become a zealot like those with the corporation, it's hard to share in the Eon's power. Determined to preserve the world they loved, the architects held on for hundreds of years. But as the Fragmentum continued to advance, their already wavering faith started to show some cracks. And one particular guardian, Cocolia, judging by how the battle turned out, Klapoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused you with the power to wield the weapon of a supreme guardian and to take control of the Colossus. Don't mention it. Welt and I may have stayed on the Express this whole time, but we've been watching over you from the moment you set foot on Eurilo 6. Friends look after each other. The same goes for us Nameless. Please remember, no matter where you are in the is a Stellaron. There's no doubt about what I've gathered so far suggests it's likely that the Supreme Guardian was corrupted by the Stellaron at a very young age. On the flip side, we can't judge Cocolia too harshly. Imagine if it were you or me who had to sit on the throne and watch the city slowly being brought to its knees. Sure, ask away. Welt may be better equipped to answer that, but if you want my 2 cents, I'd say it's unlikely. I guess it's possible, but I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Belobog is a smart young lady with leadership qualities. What's more important is that she now understands her people after the journey. The firm and honest support she gets from people around her will also prove immensely useful. But fate likes to play tricks on people. Even if during their lifetime they manage to make Eurilo 6 prosper again to a certain degree, they will remain vulnerable and helpless to countless threats. It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even Herda, has found a way to break its structure. The best we can do at this stage is to prevent its energy from when the Supreme Guardian was defeated. The Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her exposed its weakness to us for a brief period of time, allowing Welt and I to... That's about all we can do about a Stellaron. It may be suppressed for now, but it's only a matter of time before this brief window should allow the people on this planet to heal and rebuild. You're most welcome. Have some...
Dobra.
So, your first trailblazing expedition has concluded. How do you feel? Be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. Those feelings will accompany you as long as you tread on the trailblaze, and one day you'll grow used to them. It seems you have something on your mind. Let's hear it. I'd like to hear a fresh perspective myself. As talkative as Himiko is, we've pretty much run out of topics. I'm afraid not. As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence on Eurilo 6 is more profound than we might think. I don't think Belobog's fight against the lingering effects of the Stellaron will end anytime soon. But the balance of power is tilting ever so slightly towards humanity, the crucial factor being the hope you brought about. As intangible as it may sound, don't underestimate hope, because the power it inspires has no limit. Like the Stellaron, it's a seed that may grow into something much bigger. But, in my opinion, the fruit that hope bears will have a much bigger impact than that of the Stellaron. Is that so? Well, I think you did the right thing. It's better to move forward with the burden of knowledge than to tread a perilous road with blind optimism. I remember a distant world where the people were faced with unimaginable danger every single day. But they saved their planet time after time with wisdom and courage. This goes to show how much of a difference ordinary people can make. I hope Eurilo 6 sees that too. I too wish to go with you, but Himiko insisted on letting you and your friends rise to the challenge. I'd been observing what's happening on the ground from the Express, and I have to admit that I got sweaty palms a couple times. I was glad to see you three meet friends you could trust and overcome hardships. Well done. Himiko was calm from the very beginning. She kept telling me to trust you youngsters' decisions. And she was right. I really need to stop worrying so much. Likewise. Get some sleep. We'll be heading off again soon.
Chat with Pam Pam. Bye, Pam Pam.
Pom Pom, we're back.
Checking star rail stability. Pom Pom needs to focus.
Good to see you too.
Spatial readout. Back to the normal bracket. Star rail stability keeps rising. The numbers have stabilized. Dispatch the Express. Oh, welcome back to the Express. You've accomplished your Trailblaze mission. The Express. Thanks to you, the Space Fisher is healing up, and the Star Rail has become stable enough for us to dispatch the As for the coaches, Pom Pom's checked every nook and cranny and made sure everything. Don't worry about it. Eurilo 6 probably doesn't have anything worth buying anyway. Plus, it's your first time on a Trailblaze mission, so Pom Pom will let it slide this time. But don't forget, the destination will be announced at the navigate. For now, get some rest. Oh, Pom Pom, there you go. Careful not.
Thank you, conductor.
Right away. To avoid encountering the anomalies again, the Express will dispatch shortly and head to a more... For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the Express has reached cruising speed.
Sign Galaxy. Complete. Brony has become a visitor to the Express. You might come across Brony when you return to the Express. Okay. Sailing. Ok, messaggino. Wow, what there? Super urgent, una missione. Altri piange. Mato! E quante sono? Camera del primo. Madò, hanno cominciato a infilare 200.000 missioni. Guarda qua. Some units run me at the space station. E chi cazzo è? Che minchia sei? Trailblazer continuation. Crown of the Manda and Divine. I have to dig. What's a mark between let's fake fire. Mato. Fate Atlas. Beh, direi che c'è qualche missioncina da fare. Bene ragazzi, che dire. Se appena andiamo lì, ci sediamo, partiamo per la nostro prossimo monte, prossima missione. Quindi direi che possiamo chiudere questo episodio qui. Stiamo andando avanti, adesso dovremmo arrivare, da quello che non mi ricordo, se non ho capito male, in quella che è l'ultima zona del gioco. Quindi dovremmo arrivare su un nuovo pianeta e credo, non voglio dire una stupidata, e su quel nuovo pianeta avremo anche la chiusura del gioco, almeno della campagna, diciamo, di Honkai Star Rail. Poi c'è tutto l'endgame, ci sono tutti... Oh, ciao!
Wow! So everything outside the window is the universe? The stars look like candy! You're pretty stupid for an honorary member. How can you grab stars from so far away? All these stars surrounding us? The Express is like a traveling theme park, which means you live inside a warp jumping kitty theme park! Hereby declares the Astral Express the mole's newest adventure route. Full speed ahead, honorary.
Vabbè, niente ragazzi, stavo dicendo così quando poi ho visto la tipa, allora ho detto vabbè, parliamoci. Va bene, dai ragazzi, grazie mille a tutti per aver guardato l'episodio, noi ci aggiorniamo al prossimo video. Io vi ringrazio per averlo guardato fino a questo punto, vi invito ad iscrivervi, a lasciare un like, iscrivervi al canale e condividere il video. Vi auguro una buonissima giornata, serata, dipende quando questo video uscirà. Ok? Ciao!